But no, it was young Dylan Brick, and obviously well saved by Macca in the net. Another Kookaburra. This Goulburn squad, ex-Kookaburra. And well slotted by Louis Shep, so he'll be happy to get that. Obviously, he'll be hating on me if I call him a Goulburn local, but he's from Goulburn, not too far. Almost look alright in this Goulburn football squad. Burgering and a Malteser. So for the young boys at home, add that to your pre-game repertoire. The grub from Grubby.
Spaces over the field. Chances of playing central to with one dominant target. He takes
and they're doing well. They're again staying very disciplined, and they're not letting Ben Craig have too much of an influence here. So obviously GT, as I said earlier, is tagging him there, but Matt Hotchkiss is another very important player in this game. Obviously maintaining that central press and shooting out at the right time and picking his moments. So a bit to be said about experience there. An opportunity here. Matt Hotchkiss just unlucky enough to win the short corner there, but bit of advantage. Play on to the ref's ball and give an extra kick out of defence there by Goulburn. Yeah, he does well to maintain the ball the whole way, and a good shot on goal. Well saved by Macca.
Step out.
Yeah, probably similar. I'd love to see those two run a beat test together, kill. You might get bored with beer all day. That's right.
Another corner here for the central. A simple drag flickers to the left post before by Shep. I think that's sort of the place to go, just low and hard. Make them save it and just crowd them on the rebound. They've got a good goal in the net, just I think he's going to save anything up in the air.
Absolutely, and just over there off the stick. Well run down by the Goulburn defence, but yes, spot on kill. I think Macca's got all the characteristics and attributes of a goalie. He's certainly tall and has a big presence in defence. Another corner. They'll probably have to change things up. Obviously, this Goulburn defence are relentless. They're very strong and tough. They won't let anything pass them easily.
Let's do a direct shot again. I think used a few alternatives in the corners. And I think we'll see another shot.
Another one by Louis Shepherd.
And as I said, it's not broken, don't fix it. Just keep it simple, make the goal save the ball, and a good shot there by Shepherd.
Absolutely. Low and hard.
Yep.
Doesn't have to look pretty. GT quick off the mark here.
Goulburn have to sort of find some energy fairly quickly. Just sort of not let Central get the ascendancy in the match. Feel like they can control it. Goulburn need to sort of, I suppose, gain some possession, but certainly get some energy out of it, maybe press up a bit, make some changes to their attacking play just to make the opposing, I suppose, midfielders actually accountable for them. They're just being able to attack the Central guys. Goulburn can get some pressure on the Central fingers run backwards. But here's a break with Sean. He's been really good in the last few weeks. As I said, the octopus man with these big, long arms. He seems to have found his way lately. His fitness has really picked up. And just with the ball overhead of this, she's actually making quite a formidable play in that wide half position.
That's it, Kel. And last time we were on together, we spoke about how the Victorians are taking over. So another player who went down and had a season or two with Hawthorn down in Melbourne.
He did. Down there in the nice part of Toorak, just after Toorak there.
That's it. I won't hold it against him. Obviously.
Us Victorians, we can speak something.
That's it. Hawthorn Camper Lakers, Kel.
Well, you got down at one of my old clubs down there. We've got the other Camper Laker captain from last week. Chill captain, big fella. Escapes it, mate. Goulburn fella.
Not Kershaw.
He's down there. Yeah,
He's down there. Powerhouse.
Not that he's doing much this year. He's good mates with Will down there.
They do well. Powerhouse. Sports car of sorts. Big in the rugby comp as well.
Yes.
Certainly learn a lot. Shawnee, over the ball here. Let's see what he'll do. I always guess he's going to go over, but he's a smart player.
Something like a press here. Press here from Goulburn.
Well, good option there by Sean Baker.
So his overhead, just his ability to overhead, just makes it. Press is nullified quickly if it's placed in the opposition pass. Can't be used to it.
The opportunity here in the circle now, well defended by Goulburn.
It's kind of like the structures, it's like there's three at the back for Central, and much the same structure too. Goulburn, they're thirsty to play the structure a bit.
Definitely, but they're doing well. So, GT being playing some fair matchup. Getting his moments, shooting out when he needs to.
So Goulburn have done that well. You see Ben getting back to the ball, had his arms up in a frustration.
Opportunity through Shepherd. Just couldn't quite link up with Brownie there, but Goulburn got out a couple here. And Central really falling away, very disciplined with their press. Matty Hotchkiss pulling the shots there. Ben Staines finds a few out wide. 30 seconds remaining here, and Central currently leading 2-0. So 2 short corners well executed by Louis Chef. Well held by Maddie. And that's the quarter, so a very exciting first quarter of hockey and a very important second quarter coming up for both teams. Central will be hoping to seal the deal and an opportunity for Goulburn to get ahead. Thanks for tuning in, guys. You're joining with Jess Cox and Kel Green, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. Today's game proudly sponsored by Synergy Group, a professional services firm delivering dynamic solutions to government. Canberra born and bred, they exist to uncover what could be so that it can be. They imagine life-changing ideas and help our government make them a reality, and are creators and advisors behind some of Australia's most important projects.
Good evening, guys, and welcome back to the second quarter of this game between Goulburn and Central. Central leading 2-0 over Goulburn. Goulburn sponsored by Elders and the Goulburn Railway Bowling Club. Central major sponsor, Canberra Labour Club, Canberra Heel Pain Institute, Podiatry Professionals, Ravona Apparatus, Ministry Grounds, Craigma and Select Sports. We, of course, also have Duncan's Plumbing, the major sponsor of the Men's Capital League 1. Hockey ACT appreciates your continuous support. Probably just a little bit quick up front there, G, for his offsider. Couldn't quite link up, but opportunity here. Central to build some play.
It's a nice turtle there on the left half there.
The turtle, I like that.
Yeah, turtle. Fall on the back and wave the arms up underneath.
He does well. They maintain possession. Control here. Good work there by Smith, working up the line.
Really had 3 on 1 there at one point. He's got the free. He's doing that well.
Just a little bit ambitious to try and get too direct with the Central defence. Obviously very experienced. Working up the line well, good win by Peeler.
I'll be interested to see whether there is quite an effort to go direct here. There's a chance here for Red Old Man GT. Just set him up beautifully there. Just missed the opportunity there to finish it off.
Yeah, looking for the corner, but fantastic skills. These Goulburn boys need a bit of a striker like Laura Gray up there. Someone to finish.
Yeah, GT's in again. He's stepped up, obviously. Nice little change of play. Here they are going circle home early. And just that double teaming. Wonqy working with Shawnee to take the ball there. I just get the feeling that that Goulburn are going to go fairly direct from just over halfway. They've made a decision. You can see that in the first few plays. If they've talked about something in the first 5 minutes, it's about the one time the team's going to really stick to the task of an objective, and they've taught my learn to go, okay, let's move the ball quickly into our attack. be interested to see where they line up for it. GT's moved to get the ball out wide in the deep attacking left side. I suppose they're hoping that he can sort of just spin a bit of magic and find it. But here we go again. Straight to GT on the top left-hand side. He's certainly working on him, but he's drawn a crowd, but he's opened up for
in the midfield.
Staines. Another great save by
Yuri and finish there.
Beautifully finished. And that we just sort of called it just before that GT was trying to get space down the attacking left side. He got the ball, held it up really well, waited for numbers, and who better than to get numbers than Staines. Comes in, puts in a good shot, and kept safe, but 3 players from Goulburn. I don't know who scored that.
I think it was Dino Evans.
He's played well so far, Dino. He's had to work pretty hard against a tough opposition.
Yeah, definitely.
Predominantly wonqy, but a bit of a challenge. Here he is again.
Absolutely. Just so strong on the ball, and they didn't give up that golden boot, but spot on smart play by G just to sit a bit higher and really draw out the central defence, as you said.
GT's just so smart, just gets himself a little bit off the pace. They know what they have to get to him hard and firm, and just makes that trap nice and close to himself and draws in the defenders.
An opportunity here for Central. Let's see what they do. Just inside there, taking 25. GT just holding back and let them give that back ball, but making them think twice about coming down this left side. Really shot, but well saved by Mocha. Central unlucky enough to maintain possession there, but Goulburn working together to hold him out.
There's certainly an increase in effort in Goulburn's game just in the second quarter. I think they probably underachieved in terms of their effort in the first quarter, and all of a sudden, although they're not playing as tightly as they'd like in terms of lead possession, they're getting numbers now more around the ball and just claiming those 50-50 balls a bit more often than they were, and just putting the ante on the central defenders. It's really quick. Again, we just saw it turn, go. Once they go from quarter, they literally get it down to a deep attack. Again, GT just leading that.
Well defended there. Relentless in defence there. Jed Schofield.
Just picked up a bit.
Yeah, an opportunity here. Someone's lost to Shinny. It looks like it does belong to Jed Schofield, maybe. But good early play there, and well won by Jed. There it is. So important moment here for Goulburn. Obviously a chance to tie up the score here. They'll certainly be itching to put this one away.
Wonder whether Goulburn will keep it fairly simple. They might look for a little bit of an opportunity. Just keep the ball in play, hit around and low against Central this one.
Not a bad option by Goulburn.
That's what I thought they'd do.
Yeah, that 1-2, just try and beat that first runner, obviously, but umpires having a discussion here. Obviously, Matt Hotchkiss hotly contesting this ball.
Someone's down.
Yeah, at the back. Looks more like cramping.
Is that trying to read?
Can't quite see.
I think it's is it Ben Craig? Is it number 4 on the back?
Yeah, it is. Ben Craig, it almost looks like cramping.
I think he copped one.
More than that would.
I think he's trying to count him.
Yeah, that would likely be
Down.
what the
1-2.
contest was about.
I think they'll go the alternative again.
Back to G, maybe.
Yep.
There it is. So equaliser there for Goulburn. So very important. The next 5 minutes in particular. Great equaliser by Goulburn.
Great thinking by Goulburn. Tactically, they've come out in the second quarter, and just changed it up a bit, and found their energy, and the results are coming.
Yeah, definitely. They certainly look like a different team than what they did, especially the last 5 minutes of the last quarter. Bit of a rev up for the boys.
Just to see that energy working back again.
So the crowd getting a bit excited.
I think it is. Like they're trying to rev up. I'd say it's the Goulburn locals.
Maybe all came on the courtesy bus from the bowler.
Typical Matty in there down low, getting smacked. Didn't win it. Well, Staines just keeps his feet. Very hard to move a Staines off balance.
Yeah, definitely. And
so strong. You wouldn't, if you looked at them, you go, yeah, just a good strong midfielder. But they're like hitting little rocks everywhere. They've just built.
Absolutely, Kel. Bit to be said about body positioning rather than size or anything like that. That's the beauty of hockey. A game for everyone.
Central just need to pick up their work rate a bit here. Struggled a bit in their outletting out of the fence. The toss on the presses is now being well read by Goulburn. They're getting numbers back and they're gaining possession again. So the increased possession of Goulburn obviously helping them result in the 2 goals. Their extra work rate has seen them actually find their way back in the game, and the quality of their skill level has actually picked up too. So just danger signs here for Central to continue to make the effort in their play.
Yeah, certainly. And Keller, have it on good word. It wasn't the courtesy bus from the Bolo. Straight off the press is that the Staines boys bought a bus, a 19-seater, to bring their friends over up the Hume from Goulburn, or the Federal, I should say. So there it is.
That's fantastic. It's fantastic to see them all coming down. Support on a midweek.
Absolutely. Certainly adds to the ambience here tonight.
Brad Spears having a good set of touches.
Yeah, certainly important touches too, Kel. I think a lot of the central attack have come from that. He's done well to build it up.
He's holding Hawkey really well, and now sort of actually starting to, I suppose, dominate that one-on-one battle.
Definitely, and well defended there by Central. Obviously looking to open up the field after getting punished down that right side for the last few minutes. Well won there by Ben Craig. Very strong on the ball and certainly got the speed to back it up.
Well, Hawkey and Craigie set that below defence and was up there in seconds.
Yeah, they absolutely obliterated that midfield there.
Yeah, it was Ben, I think, skinned about 5 blokes then.
Definitely a good early play there by Tomer. Unlucky not to find the feet of the peeler.
Here we go. GT on that left attacking edge again.
And good drag and well defended by Central.
Was that Dylan Brick down there in the corner?
It was. Certainly won't be letting GT forget that one anytime soon.
Here we go. Comes attack, here we go. It's beautifully used again by GT. Oh, great play. Good goal. Great goal. Well developed goal. Just, again, getting those numbers and numbers and numbers. The work rate of Goulburn has picked up dramatically here.
Yes,
and
they've brought they've hit a whole new gear here.
Yeah. Again, it was just the effort again, quality of the GT delivery and give and go. Found space in front of the keeper. I think it was Dylan Downey, just turned Jury around and eased it in.
Fun fact for you, Kel. Dylan Downey's dad used to keep Brent Livermore on the bench till he got injured, and Dylan's actually Kershaw's nephew. So you've got to love the Goulburn connection with all the cousins, everything else.
Yes.
Doesn't shock you, does it?
No, it doesn't. I have been trying to encourage Dylan to see if he can put on an ACT jersey.
Would be good to see.
Give it to the yellow and blue.
Absolutely.
Goulburn got numbers back there well then. Controlled the attack really well.
I'm sure we'll get Kershaw into his ear about coming over to the good side, wearing the better shade of blue.
Exciting times. I saw Shay, and I must apologise to Shay. I probably was pronouncing his name probably completely wrong the other week. Shay now the new men's chill coach.
Yeah, exciting. Obviously announced, as you said, the men's chill coach, and Ian Rutledge, Rutto coming back for the women's, which is fantastic.
Two serious competitors there. So
Siri, CI, Shay. He's been called all sorts. I'm sure he's been called worse too, Kel. Especially in the courtroom. Good patience here by Central, just maintaining possession well and regaining a bit of control in this game. Obviously Goulburn haven't taken their hand off the throttle.
I think I saw young Jesse Croker out there having a run there in the defensive line.
Yeah, he's
under
doing
15.
Well. Yeah, he's certainly a
Good
solid
little player.
Yeah, very exciting and a great pickup for us. Brad Smith linking up well in the midfield.
Yeah, he's playing well, isn't he?
And that's the half, so Goulburn have fought back and clawed their way back in the game here, 3-2. Should be a very exciting third quarter and entire second half of hockey coming up. So stay tuned, guys. And if you've just tuned in, we've got Goulburn leading Central 3-2, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's.
For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway Lynham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au. Today's game proudly sponsored by Synergy Group, a professional services firm delivering dynamic solutions to government. Canberra born and bred, they exist to uncover what could be so that it can be. They imagine life-changing ideas and help our government make them a reality, and are creators and advisors behind some of Australia's most important projects.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries, and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development.
Good evening, guys, and welcome back to the third quarter of this very exciting game between Goulburn and Central. Goulburn currently leading 3-2 after a very exciting and very significant second quarter for them. So both teams will be looking to, extend their lead or capitalise on their pressure so far. It's been a very even game. Goulburn probably just had the throttle, didn't take the hand off the throttle that second quarter, so should be some exciting hockey ahead of us here, and Central will be looking to consolidate that and take the lead here.
Certainly Goulburn had the points in that last quarter. Central struggled to find a way back into that. I think the big change was the effort and slight positioning, getting on the attacking side of their opponents a bit more often and following up and taking a few risks. Straight away, big overhead at the goals to see if they can get a cheeky little touch in.
Yeah, and certainly nothing to lose for this Central group, and with someone as dynamic as Aidan Dooley, why wouldn't you take your chances? Obviously, the young fella will throw himself at everything.
Oh, nearly played in by the Goulburn player. Nearly. Certainly some energy come out of the gates after that half-time break.
And good linking up the midfield there. Just missed the trap, so an opportunity for Central to turn this around. Good work here by wonqy, maintaining the ball well, very strong in his carry.
Again, Goulburn just starting to defend better, and I suppose that tough, gritty spirit they have at that club.
Yeah, I think that country toughness. They certainly
it is a certain hardness, isn't it?
Absolutely, they bring that to this competition in spades.
Yeah.
But well defended there by Goulburn. Obviously, Ben Craig and wonqy linking up well.
They're just tough. And they've got to find a way through here, Central. I think as Goulburn have got harder with their running, they've got harder with their whole game.
Yep.
And I think you're right. I think they've decided just to make sure they're on a good line with Ben and see if they can manoeuvre the ball around him, just run around him all day.
Yeah, and this, just really enjoying this central press here. Almost holding that traditional kind of box look in the midfield. Very well disciplined, obviously. Ben Craig leading the defensive midfield and Matty Hotchkiss up front, telling the boys where to be.
And there it is again, GT attacking down that left flank.
Yeah,
left attacking flank again. Just
pretty adamant it hit the defender's foot there, but 16's the ref's call.
Got away with one there, Central, I think, on that corner.
Definitely, and good skills there by Louis Shep. Opportunity here, Brownie searching high. And I think that's Scott Grant at the back having to do some work there. Opportunity here for Dean Evans. Does what a fine G.
GT. Just enjoying a nice little 10-metre area there, just sitting there like the old high striker.
Yeah, it reminds me of a seagull at the beach. Or
if Troy DeWilly's listening, that's his standard position, I think.
see, go one better, Kel, and I'll call him Blisters. They turn up after the hard work's done. That's all strikers, if you ask me.
It's a striker's game. They make the rules for them. Couldn't score enough goals. They gave them the tomahawk hit.
That's right.
Years ago.
No offside.
Yep. Get belted by the forwards. Nothing happens. Here's a chance for Goulburn.
Opportunity here.
Yep.
Extend their lead and probably just take some of this scoreboard pressure away from them.
It's been interesting. Goulburn really haven't done any transfer of play, or there's not one ball being transferred with that. It's just getting numbers on one side and just hammering away at it.
Absolutely, they certainly, as you said, haven't set the world on fire or done anything groundbreaking.
There's no pretty around the back, nothing. Just put all their players on one side and just muscling it through. It's been wow.
That's it, and great finish there by Ben Staines. And Benny will be hoping that he's got more goals in the net than Laura Gray. Bit of family rivalry there.
Okay.
Laura obviously out for a few games now, but some family rivalry. I'm sure his girlfriend's got the AFL Grand Final coming up soon, I'm sure. Superstar of sorts.
Hopefully you can hear us now a bit better. The rain before was causing a bit of havoc with the microphones. Certainly we were talking. Jess is never quiet, really.
That's it, Kel. We wouldn't be talking out of line, never. And Central looking very disciplined here. Just holding out, waiting for Goulburn to force the play through there. And well done by Brady Deaton.
So again, just the numbers. 3 having a go at Ben Craig. Tough day at the office for Ben. He's earning every touch.
Absolutely, and I think by doing that, they've probably afforded Brad Smith to have a bit more influence in the midfield here.
Again. Okay, we don't see the ball being switched back. If it goes from one side, it generally stays there. Might be a bit of the way Central's pressing this to try and keep it on one side.
Definitely well shut down there by Ben Craigie. He finds Matty Hotchkiss.
Yeah. Matty just feeling the pressure that he couldn't just turn and burn there.
Might be a bit fatigued, Kelly. He told us last time him and Brownie are training for a marathon.
Yeah.
No doubt had a few Ks in the legs this week. It's been good weather for it.
I remember our old pre-seasons when it came to about 4 weeks out from finals time. Used to be horror turn up to training because the running started to get hard again as you loaded up your fitness for the finals. Trainings you turn up, and the old Tuesday would be up into them hills running.
Absolutely.
Bit of mud, bit of rain.
I won't give too much away about us Vikings girls, but the on board of Paul Serrato has certainly got us working harder than ever.
Another Victorian.
An Essendon boy.
He is.
Unlucky not to win the corner there, but well done to Goulburn.
There's a couple of he's a brother of a couple of. He's got a brother could play a bit as well.
Yeah, twin brother.
Yep.
If you ask Paul, he's the better looking one.
Well, then they both got burnt.
No, obviously, very exciting times at United Hockey Club. Obviously, some of the pedigree of the junior players coming through with the likes of young Serrato and a couple of the other families. Johnny Mack coaching, the most exciting under 11s team I've ever seen, I think.
Oh, really?
Yep, there's a Hopkins, some Gallagher McKinnons. Very exciting.
Central have a chance to bring one back. Did see the final play they've got in the corner. Broke it up in front of me.
Yeah, they will certainly be wanting to slot this one. So again, Louis looking confident, looking energetic up there, but also Toma and again Ben Craig.
Benny Craig on this one, I reckon.
Very
short arm
relaxed.
jolt.
Oh, just over by Shep. Certainly in the right spot, but he picked that one. Thought we might have seen the old Chris Sorello slip.
Trying to take a ball off Chris Sorello in the corner. Do so at your own risk.
That's it.
Okay, so there's a bit of a press on here by Central, feeling they have to change things up a bit. See how Goulburn react to that. So far, again, as I said, they tend to just keep it simple, heading down one line. We'll go back to the left side, yep.
Well defended there, and Central lucky to win that. Just didn't quite come off the stick as he anticipated, but good win for Bricky.
Just another good build-up, and as I said, they're only having to utilise one side of the ground to make their attack. There's no movement across the ground, and then they're really attacking down this left side pretty heavily.
Yeah, and I think certainly intimidating for young Dylan with someone like GT in front of him, denying the overhead, almost inviting him to come and do it, egging him on a bit. Advantage here for Goulburn, turning the play over well. Fletcher Craig does well to stretch up high and be an attacking option. It's never ideal to turn the ball over and have none of your teammates ahead of you. Good win there by wonqy. Does well and he wins the free hit.
Well, he owed him because he lost it in the midfield just a minute ago, so he had to work the ball back, I think.
Definitely would have been wanting to make up for that, and Louis Shepherd working hard here.
I'm sure that Goulburn will be happy to see Lewis Shepherd back in the defensive quarter because he can't score goals from there.
Definitely.
Obviously, Central just trying to not let the game get away from them, and well, as soon as I say that,
So they definitely had to work for that one.
Bit of a tough tackle there. I think an enthusiastic tackle there by Shep.
Yeah, probably just that discipline. Just got a bit excited and I hate to say it, but probably a little bit lazy there.
Attackers in defence.
That's what happens.
Forwards game.
Just sit up the top, Shep, and be a blister.
Want to keep this out, Central. 1 minute ago, they were having a shot at goal, Central, and trying to get themselves back in the game. Could have been.
And a good bit of deception there at the top.
Wow.
That's a textbook corner.
Isn't it? Wasn't it?
Coach's dream.
Having someone like GT inject who's done it for the Australians.
Certainly gets the ball out with speed.
Just chapped millimetre outside the circle. And you can just see the goal open up, really. Just that first runner goes past it. It was just a paddock there to shoot it through.
Absolutely. Central really have to up the ante a bit here, I think.
So as we discussed last time, who's going to change this? Where do you think that's going to come from?
Yeah, I think Ben Craig certainly has the potential to up the ante for Central. He's obviously, as I said, keep saying, he hasn't been tagged in this third quarter. Certainly got a lot more space to and been invited into the game a little bit. I think Central just need to find that next gear, and they certainly have potential to do it. Such a solid team, this unit. Obviously played together for a number of years. And a good mix of youth and experience. Opportunity here through Brownie. And they win the short corner here, so...
Yeah, just must have tapped a foot on the way in. It was a one-handed sort of slot. A speculator. One-handed backstick speculator. Taking a foot in the circle.
Definitely, and...
certainly would need a goal and another attacking play before the end of this quarter. Absolutely. Central to find themselves back in this game. I think Goulburn are actually playing almost the Central style back at them. They're holding their numbers in the midfield and starting to control the midfield quite well. And now not rushing like they were before, putting a lot of pace on. Here we go, Dylan to flick.
And well done by Dylan. Was it Dylan?
Yeah,
Dylan.
Called it. Again, what is he? Percentage about 90%?
Yeah, he's just the humble, quiet achiever, Dylan Brick. Very solid at the back. And
so it's an important little notation there. See what happens in the next few minutes to stir it up, and Central again, Goulburn just need to be a bit situationally aware. As I said, we were all sitting there going minutes, they were 3 goals ahead, going to half time, three-quarter time. Central would like to get to a goal, have something to play for in the last quarter, rather than letting Goulburn sort of
run away here.
Yeah, just basically just slow the game down, get it played on their terms.
Absolutely, Kellen. I think, as you said, a key goal there. I think if they can create another attacking opportunity, they'll go a long way here.
And again, just that pressure from Goulburn forced Central to play out of their comfort zone, and
I think
there's a free hit around about the 25. We'll see it played around the back. They'll hold possession for a bit and then go hard and aggressively into the circle.
Absolutely, Kellen. I think this fourth quarter is going to come down to a bit of not only mental fortitude but the physical fitness. As you said earlier, obviously finals really not too far away. Both these teams in hot contention with West for the premiership. Discipline's going to be so important here. Really can't afford to give a corner away. And
So as we called, situational awareness.
absolutely, just ill discipline there.
Know that you have a minute or so to play. So many times we see teams just in the last few minutes grow a leg, just know that they've got a few minutes to just have a real go, knowing that probably Goulburn's trying to sit there and say, sit back on their lead rather than actually take it up. So Central rarely go the same again. I reckon Dylan again.
It's not broke, Kel. Status quo.
I was wrong.
But still possession here, long corner.
Yeah.
So again, this just under a minute remaining here, and fitness is really going to be an integral part of this fourth quarter. So Goulburn have their own fitness coach, Kel. His name's Snoop. He's an Australian squash player, one of the best squash players in the country.
There you go.
So let's see what Central do.
So is that Benny Craig trying to create something out the back there? No, that was Benny Craig. You're right. I think having to get a little bit more out of Ben and allow them to be a bit more dynamic. I think they've tried to, but credit to Goulburn doing well. See another one of the Goulburn youngsters, Jack McEntee, getting down on the left flank.
In a very exciting third quarter. So Goulburn still leading 5-3, but an opportunity for Central to claw their way back in. So stay tuned, guys. This fourth quarter should be very exciting. Some awesome hockey ahead.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway Lynham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au.
Good evening, guys, and welcome back to the fourth quarter. What can we expect in this fourth quarter?
Well, I would hope that Central will go to try and take the game up to Goulburn, just even a little bit more than they did in that last few minutes. I'll be hoping also that Goulburn actually played a win to find another goal. I think that if Central push really hard, that's also going to expose them to being hurt at the back, and just continue to play exciting hockey. And I'll be interested to see how they both cope with the changes in strategies.
Absolutely, and Benny Craig inviting GT up to the ball there before going over, and they do well. They win the toss there from the overhead. So the Goulburn player entered the 5-yard line. Obviously, you've got to allow for that with the overhead. Option to go over, finding Benny Craig inside the 25. It's
also going to expose exciting hockey. And I'll be interested to see how they both cope with the changes in strategies.
Absolutely, and Benny Craig inviting GT up to the ball there before going over, and they do well. They win the toss there from the overhead. So the Goulburn player entered the 5-yard line. Obviously, you've got to allow for that with the overhead. Option to go over, finding Benny Craig inside the 25. It's always going to be dangerous here for Goulburn. And great finish by Matty Hotchkiss. So just over 30 seconds in, and Matty's slotted that one away and invited Central back into this game. So
there is just Benny the X factor, like as we said earlier. I think what do you want to happen when the game's on the line? You give it to your playmaker and see if they can step up.
Absolutely, I think as I said, Goulburn potentially rest on their laurels a bit, but also I certainly admire the way they've backed themselves and not worried about tagging him for the last 2 quarters.
Yeah, well, it was a bit of a masterclass there, taking the overhead ball, running the baseline, and delivering the ball on a spoon to Matt. Here we go again. Hustle and bustle there down the right flank from Goulburn.
And good fight there by Brady Deaton. He did well to win that tussle.
I think two Central need to find, I suppose, a bit more out of there. Oh, here's a go. Uh-oh. There we go.
Well finished there by GT. So that was young Fletcher Craig there, ready to... And tell you what, mate, if that was me, I would have got the touch in. GT gets enough goals as it is.
Yes, bit of lunch cutting there. Should have been.
Absolutely, but well.
But are you going to do it? Would you do it to GT and want to be in the bus on the way home? I don't know.
Don't know. Depend on the end result here, Kel.
Yeah,
if Goulburn took the win, it would probably be forgivable.
Yep. So here we go. What was that? 2 goals in as many minutes.
Absolutely, and probably should be expected from these two teams. Both very exciting outfits and certainly premiership contenders, as we said earlier, up there with Western United in the top 4. And we'll probably see these two teams meet again for a spot in the final with the way things are tracking.
Yeah, well, as Goulburn and West is basically going to take up the top 2, and I suppose it's a matter of
Central and United, or
Central finishing. It should be that. Is there something happen out of that?
Yeah, so the umpire's caught a stroke.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
Yeah, let's see what Macca can do here. Obviously, a lot of experience and probably not too phased by this. So Central certainly won't be easy for them. And young Aidan Dooley stepping up here.
Be nice for Aidan to get this in. Or hopefully, he's had a bit of a quiet game today. So
bit of confidence.
Yeah, just find the back of the net,
and well done
away we go. So game on again, 6-5
well
to Goulburn
by Dooley.
Finished off there. This game has opened up, hasn't it?
Absolutely. So it's really anyone's game here. Certainly a spectator's dream. Be a bit stressful as a coach on the sideline.
Rightio, Central are pressed.
Yeah, they've changed their shape and mission from the last 3 quarters. Obviously very disciplined with the box in the midfield and falling away.
Going.
Good desperation by Matty. He does well to get the ball there. And
again, that was just... Goulburn didn't want to go across the ground. So, again, Staines, I mean, can't really have a go at the Staines boys. All class, but Ben could have actually just run sideways and changed the angles and changed the point of attack. But he kept running forward in that same side.
Absolutely.
And maybe just a change of direction, which has worked for them, I suppose, so far. But there was a change that could just change the angle.
Absolutely, yeah. And probably a little bit too direct, as you said. A player with a bit of experience and everything like Benny has would have been good to see. Decision there, but he makes up for it. Smart play through the midfield here. Fletcher
again, all go down the middle.
Yeah,
probably work for them now. Yep, it did work.
Just unlucky not to link up. It was half a shot, half a pass. What do you do there? You've got.
What do I know? You can go straight down the middle. But you know,
you get the likes of GT sitting on the post, but you also got that desperation for a goal, which is certainly to be admired.
So loading up the left side, Central here.
Smart play to find the line there, but just couldn't quite link up with Brownie. But Dawes does well. He wins the hockey ball back. Good play by Tomo. And Shawnee Baker opening up the midfield there, finding Maddie.
Nice touch from Maddie. Brownie in the circle here. Bit of a... I suppose well read by the keeper, Macca. Let the ball come right across the face.
Certainly a bit of courage, which is to be admired by this Goulburn group.
Just another wily old dinosaur.
It's always easier from the sideline here, Kel. I'm glad you're not on my game tomorrow.
Yet.
That's right.
Okay, 6-5. Under 9 to go.
Yeah, very exciting. Last 10 minutes here again.
Certainly, Thomas trying to stretch the play here.
And
Laid up the right this time.
A lot of experience in this back line. Tomo's really empowering these young boys.
Got the seat of death here.
Have a bit of a go, yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, it doesn't help that it's 10 tonne going down on the seat.
You're back on board, back with us, Kel.
Yep. Be nervous on the first floor.
Definitely, but good patience by Central at the back there, obviously maintaining possession and sounds really obvious, but while they have the hockey ball, they certainly have control in this game.
Just a little bit more enterprise, hopefully. I suppose enterprise is what you're going to need to find a way in.
Yeah,
to the desperate defence of Goulburn.
Absolutely, it's well and good to have possession, but it's certainly the trick is simple as scoring more goals than the other team. Hey, Kel?
Absolutely. Again, GT just giving them a focus all night up the front there. This time on the right flank, just receives the pass, makes a choice, just earns a free and bottles it up, and Goulburn hold possession and probably take another 30 seconds off the clock. Which
Probably not a bad option while you are ahead, especially in such a hotly contested game, and well saved there by Yuri.
And they got a corner. And that...
So he's actually signalled back at the stick.
Well, just good pressure there, you know. GT just had it, stretched it, and then just put a usual right wing, good old-fashioned, cranked it up across the front of the goal, and made the goalie have to make a save off the deflection, and
absolutely
defenders nervously having to get rid of the ball out of the circle all of a sudden.
That's the old...
it's a simple game sometimes.
Absolutely.
Straight down the centre and smack it across. This is...
Definitely.
You know, where's the creek at the end?
That's right, the old grass hockey.
Yep.
The Maribyrnong River in your case, Kel.
I think, yeah.
The old quick short ball, but let's see what the boys can do here. Obviously a bit of contention here by both teams.
Right side of deflection.
Pulling it, yeah. I see that. They've stuck that right side. Might be a bit of a deception though, and back to G. Well defended by Central.
Good corner defence. I think they ran double runners at that one just to put pressure on it.
Absolutely, and really shut down that option to lay off. Good early play by Central, but just called back. I think Goulburn saved by the bell or the rest whistle in this instance.
Played in good spirit. No sign of cards in this.
No, it's certainly been
hasn't been overly aggressive or anything like that.
No, and everyone has been pretty disciplined, and certainly no ill intent with some of the tackles and the like.
Just, well, good defensive preparation there by Goulburn. Probably took too long there to set up the attacking play there at Central at the top of the circle.
Absolutely.
And they got good number and set well, Goulburn.
Definitely, and as you said earlier, Kel, obviously Aiden Dooley is having a quiet game, but I think that stroke's giving him some confidence, and he's working back hard now when he was really important in turning this ball over for Central. So
Yeah, he's a hard worker. I imagine he's probably not. His opponent probably hasn't got many touches, but he certainly hasn't. The last game they played, he was all over the place, winning possession and going forward. And again, probably because he had that game last time, his opponent said not again, and probably thought a little bit about what to do.
absolutely, and good fight there by Bricky, but GT will take this long corner now.
I'd like to see someone stay high though for Central. 5 minutes to go. You're a goal down. Put a bloke up there. You've got 3 blokes who can throw it 60 yards on a toss. And just make sure one of the defenders has to stay back and mark.
Definitely, it would really certainly make this Goulburn unit think about what they're doing in defence here, but a short corner here, unlucky for the Central boys.
I'll call it again. I still think it'll be that outside that right post again.
Outside the right. They stacked that right side last time. Let's see.
Yeah, I think that was more an error from just ball management by Stonesy there. He just
definitely
hurried a little bit, but I think they'll adjust slightly here.
An opportunity. See the peeler. I reckon Brad Smith on the right post.
That's what I reckon.
Let's see what Central do.
Maybe we should get Sportsbet here or something like that to sponsor OCD hockey.
It'll be the winner, Ladbrokes. And well slotted there.
Well, we got it completely wrong.
That's right, Benny Staines, not to be confused with Jake Staines.
Yep. Obviously winning the Laura Gray shoot-off here.
That's right, family rivalry. Slots that one through the post. Can't remember if it was Ben or Jake who won the Brophy last year. I'm gonna say Benny, but I'm sure Jake will tell you they just got them mixed up when they were doing the votes. Important, just under 4 minutes remaining here, so Central will be looking to reconcile this. Good early play by Shawnee Baker, the outside half here. And well defended by Goulburn, certainly making light work of it there. Full press by Central.
Toss to the right. Yep.
There he is. In the middle with a yard of space around him. Linking up with the overlap. Well defended by Central. So a bit over 2 minutes remaining here. I know Goulburn will be hoping to hold the lead. But we've seen stranger things happen in hockey, Kel.
Well, I'm not seeing anything at the moment that makes Central look like they're just going to go and fire a goal, although
Opportunity here through Matty. Does well, finds Brownie.
great defence there by Goulburn again.
Certainly, it's that hard yakka country hockey we see.
Dylan just pushing, forcing forward.
Good touch by Toma. Shep over the ball. And a green card there for Central, so down to 10 men for the remainder of this game. And probably not a bad option by Benny Craig to fire off the old Kuckle short ball. Especially without ball kids. So Goulburn taking the lead here. I think have to be a birthday win for Garth Jones from Goulburn. He managed the boys for a little bit, so he'll be happy with that as a present for his 50th birthday tomorrow. So Garth, happy 50th for tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you on grand final weekend. Just holding the ball here, Goulburn, very composed.
Yeah, well, Goulburn would be pretty happy, I think, to take the points tonight.
Definitely.
It'd be nice going to the finals against, if they play Central, knowing that they still sort of can control them and control the game.
Absolutely,
And,
but
after the last time they met was 4-0 scoreline. They've shown that they can get back to dominating Central, if only for some of the game. Central will have to go back and just have a little bit of a think. I think that Central hasn't shown the energy. And Goulburn has responded with energy tonight.
yeah, certainly in the third and fourth quarter, Kel, we've definitely seen that.
And it's interesting that the change, like Jake was really good against. Jake and Ben were fantastic last week. Just as with that GT, there's a difference. GT's come back and actually given them a focal point.
Definitely.
Up there, and again, he's involved in this play to get a corner with 4 seconds to go, and that's been his story all game. Just simple, smart touches.
Yeah, it's the old adage, Kel, work harder, not smarter, and certainly learning that the older I get, the better I was.
That's right. Absolutely. Jeez, cliches are coming out thick and fast. I'll have to make a list next time.
Absolutely, but an opportunity here for Goulburn to really just finish strong here.
Yeah, well, I think that Central look tired on their knees at the half line and just hoping that there's not another bit of pain to come.
So let's put this one away, boys. Get one for Garth.
GT's going to get a sniff, is he?
Just gone searching, but contentious call there. I thought they had to play out the corner, but it is what it is.
That's weird.
Yeah. It is what it is, so no birthday goal, Garth, but go and enjoy the day. Good win for the Goulburn Geckos. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Obviously, Goulburn taking the lead there, 7-5 in a very exciting game of hockey. So big thanks to Transformed and for making it all happen, and the wonqy support team, as well as Duncan's Plumbing, the proud sponsor of the Men's Capital League 1. Enjoy the long weekend and stay safe, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. Today's game proudly sponsored by Synergy Group, a professional services firm delivering dynamic solutions to government. Canberra born and bred, they exist to uncover what could be so that it can be. They imagine life-changing ideas and help our government make them a reality, and are creators and advisors behind some of Australia's most important projects. For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit wonqy Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway, Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, wonqy has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit wonqy's website www.wonqy.com.au.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
Hockey ACT would like to thank the following companies for their continued support throughout the 2020 season: Duncan's Plumbing, Capital Chemist, Canberra Labour Club, Sports Link Travel, and O'Neill's.